Good morning. We're late today, but that's, you know what? It's okay. I had to battle with Amazon. It didn't end up getting my way. Amazon won the fight, as usual. But y'all, I'm so excited. I was like, I really only want to buy the game once. I can't afford to buy it twice. I can't do it. But like, I've been wanting to play this so bad that I had to risk. I had to just do it. I had to do it. Whiskey, thank you for being first. That notification squad coming in strong. I love it. John, good to see you. Raid did go well last night. It did. We switched to alts at, like, we did the skip and then we switched to alts and was totally fine. And then we got to sticks and we kind of struggled a little bit on alts for sticks. Not a giraffe. How you doing? Welcome on in. Molly on the YouTube side. Hello? Hello? Yeah, we're live on YouTube and Twitch today because we're doing a story-based game. Darcy said, hello. Yeah? Yeah, we even did... I was telling them about that. Well, I'll tell them that too. Jeez. Yeah, we even got some galley polls just to like see where we're at with the comp that we had. Can I get some neck tattoos and call myself an alternative streamer while I play on my alt WoW characters? Holy, add it to the list, not a giraffe. But good morning, friendos. Happy Friday. We're gonna be doing some Lunar today. And then, we'll be switching to WoW at some point, I believe. But I've been looking forward to this game, and I wanna start it up. Leonard, how you doing? Welcome on in on the YouTubes. I'm gonna refill my coffee, and then we're gonna get started. You collect all the bromides here? Is that something in Lunar? I've actually, so this is my first playthrough. I've never played it. Never played it before, so I'm very excited. It's like part 2, part 1 is Lunar. Yeah, part 2 is, so Lunar 2 is Eternal Blue, and then Lunar is Silver Star Story, which is what we're starting with, obviously. Excuse me, Darcy. Thank you so much for, yes, I love you and I appreciate you. Yes, it's good to see you. Thank you so much. It's Closet Cags, not Cali Closet. Sorry. All right, let's get some lights on, get some hellos going. Good morning, Maybot. You excited, Maybot, for a day that's not just WoW? Where am I? Hello? Where's my hello? No cam stream today, apparently. I'm so excited. How you all doing? The music, by the way, right now is actually, it's the title screen for Lunar. Can we talk about, though, the annoyingness that was trying to get this game? Oh my god, Daisy Wad? How you doing? Welcome on in. I am like, I'm so annoyed. Yeah, hell yeah, Leonard. Richter, what's going on? Richter, sorry. I don't know why I said Richter. I'm excited about this game. You'll pick it up later. Have you ever played it before? Magic, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? Feel like I haven't seen you in a bit. Amazon is just evil. Trying to grow your hair out? This is the longest it's ever been for me, I think. And I like it. I like it. Yesterday, I stepped out, so I showered right before raid, and then I raided for a little bit, and then I on our break, I went to the bathroom and I walked out, and Deidre was like, "Your hair looks so hot right now," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I guess I like it then, yeah." Mr. Crow, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for all of you. It was really weird. I was actually telling Deidre about, because you had told me that when we were chatting on Discord. I was talking to Deidre. I don't know how it came up, but we were talking about it, like literally the day before. And then you posted that, and I was like, she was like, well, hopefully because he did that, like they'll move stuff up and all this stuff. And then I'm just, I'm so happy for you guys. Like, beautiful. I feel like you must feel like, I'm sure stressed, but also so I don't know, the world looks brighter today. I'm so happy for you. Apparently the game's on PlayStation. The game is on PlayStation, but the remastered collection just came out today. I'm gonna get it because you convinced. Well, okay, wait until you see the game first and then see how it is. Back from Florida? That's why. Nice. How'd it go? You were out for 6 days? Firmly in the awkward phase? Me too. Never played it before. Seems like it has a very loyal fan base. It looks like a very good underrated RPG. That's what I've heard. Like, I've heard that it's incredible. So the story for me for this game, Lassoria, hello, beautiful. How you doing? Stoic, good to see you. Over the moon. I believe it. Good morning, Mike. What did you miss? Mr. Crow posted in Discord, his 2.5-year-old officially has a donor match for kidney stuff. So, yeah. It's very, very exciting. Yeah, that's like, I told Dieter we were yeah. Panda, good morning. So my story for this game is I was in elementary school, and I was on the so when I was in elementary school, I was put in a sped class is what everyone called us, because I had anger problems and I like to get into fights. So I had to take a special bus to school in elementary school, and I had friends that were on that bus that were super into RPGs. That was like their thing, and I was like, I liked Pokemon and Crash Bandicoot. So I didn't really like know about Final Fantasy or any of that stuff, because it wasn't on my radar. I was, a kid. And they were looking at a strategy guide for Lunar Remastered, or not Lunar Remastered, for Lunar Silver Star Story. They were looking at a strategy guide, and I was like, oh my god, that looks so cool. And I was, as a kid, like the only anime I really knew at that point was probably Pokemon and Digimon and stuff. Like, I don't even know if I knew about like Dragon Ball yet. And I remember being like, wow, that looks so cool. And then they showed me this girl, Katie. I like distinctly remember all of this. Katie had the working designs box, which if anybody wants to look it up, the Lunar Silver Star story, there used to be a company that used to publish games called Working Designs, and they had these beautiful versions of these games, and she actually like pulled out her stuff out of her backpack and was like showing this kid Joe all of this stuff, and it was so beautiful, and I was like, oh my god. And I really wanted to read the strategy guide, but they wouldn't let me because they were reading it, and they were sitting together because they had crushes on each other or whatever. So they gave me a Final Fantasy IX strategy guide so that I would leave them alone. Basically, they were like, we want to read this, and I was like, yeah, but so I was like kind of like hovering on them, like trying to see it, and they're like, well, check this game out instead. And they just like passed me the Final Fantasy IX strategy guide. And when I got home from school that year, that day, I went to my mom and was like, I want to get this game. And it was Final Fantasy IX, and which is my favorite game of all time. But if it wasn't for Lunar, I wouldn't have known about Final Fantasy IX. So it's like a pretty cool little thing that happened there. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX strategy guide is the absolute worst. They were trying something called Play Online at the time that just didn't work well, and most people just probably didn't have internet connections that would work. So like, it would have these shitty little boss guides and tactics of how you beat this boss. It would like very little to it, and then would be like, for more information, check out Play Online, and I couldn't. Yeah, hi Any Road. So that was my experience with Lunar, is like looking at it and like wanting it. Oh, and I couldn't get the working design for whatever reason. I don't remember if like stores didn't sell it. I couldn't find this game as a kid. Like, couldn't find it, didn't know what it was. I asked for it for Christmas, never got it. I think it was the same price as a normal game, but maybe it was just harder to find. And I don't know if there was other versions. The only versions I knew about was the big box stuff that came with all of the things with the working designs. So when I told my family that that's what I wanted for Christmas or birthday or whatever else, that's what they were looking for, and they apparently never found it. Who knows how hard they looked for it, you know? Knowing my grandmother, probably pretty hard, but my mom maybe didn't, you know, she just video game. Yeah, and I only had PlayStation. So yeah, so now I'm 30, I'll be 34 in August, and I finally get to play the game that I've wanted to play since elementary school. And I'm like, I'm real excited about it. I just like, yeah. There have been versions of it that I could have played. Like I could have played it on the PSP version, but I heard that wasn't as good, and I really wanted to play like the best version of the game that I could, you know? The hero of time looked up and saw a switch on the wall. It was written as a oh, that's really cool. That's what they did with the Zelda Ocarina of Time. Yeah, so I get to play it. It came out today. It was done by Gung Ho Online Entertainment, which is like I guess, I don't even know if they're a dev or a publisher. But so it's the remastered collection, comes with Lunar Silver Star Story, which is the first game, and then Lunar 2, the Eternal Blue, which is the second game. I'm not entirely sure if that's like an actual sequel or if it's just like another story in this world. So I spent all morning today, which is why I'm late, trying to get it on Amazon. I actually stayed up last night until like 1:30 in the morning refreshing the Amazon listing, because they didn't have any pre-orders and only Amazon is selling the game physically. So I was up all night, not all night, till 1:30, refreshing the Amazon page so that I could get it. Apparently orders for the physical editions went up at 3 a.m. and by the time I got up at 9, it's apparently like sold out on Amazon. So couldn't get the physical edition, even though Gung Ho said this isn't a limited release. That's why they weren't doing pre-orders, because anybody that wanted a copy was going to be able to get a copy and all this stuff. And, well, that wasn't true. So I was like, well, shit, I'll just wait, I guess, for the physical. But then I was like, I'm so excited to play this game. So I said, fork it. And I bought the digital version because I need to play it. I need it. So that's what we're doing. And I'll keep an eye on the physical stuff to hopefully be able to get that at some point. This game in me, it's just like, it's a journey. It doesn't want me to get it. Because it came in a, no, so actually the working design stuff, I'm pretty sure were the same price as normal games. But it did come with like a lot of that stuff. And it's too bad they did a PR kit for this game that is very reminiscent actually of the working design stuff. But getting your hands on one of those PR copies is probably not going to be something you can do. Maybe if I was like a big streamer guy, maybe I'd be able to entice them to do a little bit. But Claudia, good morning, the one that got away. So I've literally been refreshing the Amazon page, and they keep doing like a thing where like it's there but it's not there. You can add it to your cart, but if you try to, it's like you can't have the quantity that you've selected, and it sets your quantity that you're ordering to 0 instead of the 1 because it's no longer a bit. And it's like, okay, whatever, man. Whatever. But I'm excited. That's why I'm late today, because I was trying to get I was literally spent all morning trying to refresh the page and get it. You can still get the Switch version, is still totally available. I don't really care about Switch physical stuff personally. I'm just not like a Switch physical collector. But I do like to own my PS4, PS5 games, PlayStation games, I guess, physically. So yeah, I could get it. And there was also, Maybot posted something online on Discord. If anybody is interested in, like, if you don't mind waiting to play the game, Play Asia has the game. They don't have it currently in stock. They have it pending in stock stuff. But it's also like, it's $12 more than it would be on Amazon. It's the European version, which will work on any PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 that you have. But then I don't know what the shipping would also be. If I add it to cart, actually. Oh, if I added $15, it'd be free shipping. If I was to do it now, yeah, if I spent $14 more, which I was actually looking at Fuga, Melodies of Steel. So that might be something there. There's also the Trails in the Sky first chapter stuff, which I was gonna order anyways. So maybe I just put that in, and I just don't know when that would be there. Yeah, shipping is another like $10 if I don't do the 14, so I guess it's, I don't know. Or just wait now that I bought it. Now that I bought it digitally, maybe just wait for the for Amazon to, because Gung Ho has said, like, they've said that that it's not a limited release, blah blah blah. So I don't know. Who here has played Lunar? Who here has heard of it? Actually, like, maybe a better question is, who here has never heard of this game? Why are my Christmas alerts on? Chair, thank you for that. Why are my Christmas alerts on? Thank you, Jared, for the Prime. All right, hang on. Let me fix that. What the? You've never heard of it? Hi, Psionic. That makes sense. You're not a weeb? Okay, we'll see if that fixes anything there. That's so weird. Want to play it now after you showed the trailer? Yeah, never heard of it until you were talking about it. You've not heard of it, Molly? Mentioning it the last few days. Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking forward to it for a bit now. That's for sure. I think that broke stuff by switching. I'm not sure why it was using Christmas themes. That's so funny. But Jared, thank you. I appreciate the prime. Is that Revo? Revo with the raid? Sup, dude? Thank you very much. Good morning. Still morning, right? Thank you. Appreciate that. I hope you were playing Lunar today. That's what I hope you were doing. I'm excited. Friends, I'm very excited. I know normally we do WoW, but what if I hate it? What if we start it and I'm like, wow, this game sucks? Like looking forward to playing this game since I was in elementary school, and then I hate it. Also, hi, good Jaddy. Lunar, LUNAR. I think that'd be really funny. If it sucks, just go mount farming. Well, we gotta get, yeah. We'll do, I appreciate everybody coming out today, even if it's not if this game's not your cup of tea and just like you checking it out and stuff. Really appreciate that. I was thinking of starting the TIPATHON today. We've talked about this, but Deidre had not failed to inform me about things, but, failed to inform me about things, and we actually have a lot of plans this weekend, so I wouldn't have been able to do it. I would have had to like pause the timer and go do something, and like yeah, her best friends watch Jesus Christ Superstar every like Easter. That's like the tradition, so we're doing that tonight, and then I didn't know this, but the venue that Deidre works at sometimes that we always go to, they need somebody for working the door. So they asked if I could work the door tomorrow, but she didn't tell me that. So I would like to. They pay. I just sit there and they pay really well. So like, okay, I'll do that. No problemo. So yeah. Feel like you should get a PAX East ticket for one of those days, the FOMO setting in. If you get a Friday ticket, I'll get a Friday ticket. Yeah, temporary bouncer. And by bouncer, I mean I just check people's IDs when they come in. So. You started a new LP today, Revo? What did you start? Mr. Old School. Love the name. Welcome on in. All of you have never heard of Lunar really should play both games, classic JRPGs. Yeah. I feel like it's just one of those games that like if you're in the RPG crowd, you've at least heard of it, you know? It's just one of those games. And I'm glad I finally get to experience it. And I've heard actually really good things about the remastered collection. If you're a purist who like really liked the working designs stuff, then apparently you might not like this version as much. It's got a new voice cast. They took out like a lot of the 90s like pop culture references and like you know, weird whatever stuff that they did. And apparently like some people think it's fine and like they're digging it. Other people are like, but it's not that. I miss that stuff. But for me, who's never experienced those, I feel like this version's gonna be A-okay. Finished Ratchet and Clank on Monday. Really glad for extra time. Got the game done so quickly, and you're doing Devil May Cry. DMC Devil May Cry, so the like the newer rebooty one or whatever. You're not getting in early Friday. What time are you getting in? What time are you getting in on Friday, Kajati? Doesn't really matter how early I think you get in. The reboot, not, yeah, right. Nice. But yeah, this version has, I'll show you in a second. We'll switch over to the game. Trisk with the 5 stream streak. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yeah, I was kind of beating myself up about not starting the Tipathon. I was like, how the heck am I going to play Lunar if I don't do that? And then I was like, fork it. We'll just figure it out. We'll start it. I was like, maybe I record it as like a series thing, but I think with everything else, there's no way I would finish it. So, yeah, we're just gonna play it. Did Kajat answer me about what time? No, he didn't. What a slut. Yeah, I guess if you're coming in like late on Friday, like not even afternoon, then yeah, obviously don't get a ticket. But I think I'm gonna do Friday. There's also, Kajat, I posted in the chat, there's that after party, which I would like to go to. If you would like to accompany me, I can get 2 tickets. And then, I don't know if Laria wants to go or not, but yeah, that's just like a little thing done by Twitch Boston, which I've gone to their stuff before, and they're cool. It's where some friends that I met there will be. At least from what I know, you never did Mass Effect 3. No, I haven't done Mass Effect 3 yet. Yep, I stream too much, and I need to prioritize YouTube. And I keep saying that, and I keep not doing it. All right, I think Kajad's probably AFK. So, all right, let's switch over to game. I just realized that the fuck. Shit. Ah, it's broken. Damn. That means I have to restart my PC. I forgot to check. I was so excited to play. I forgot to check to see. I don't know why that happens with the capture card. Super annoying. You're working way through Mass Effect. Are you really, Mr. Crow? Heck yeah, appreciate that. Good morning, Rivka. All right, so what we'll do then is I will shoot. It's a remaster. I have not played this before. No, I actually was just told all of the story about this game. I've never played Lunar. Welcome on, seems logical. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to fix this. Usually what I have to do is I have to like restart the PC, but maybe there's something else I can do to fix that. Because basically what I'll need to do for those of you that are hanging out on the YouTube side is I'll have to make another YouTube stream. Because if I end this one, if I turn stuff off, this will just go away. So I'll have to make a new one and then send you all the link. I wish there was a way of fixing this. I wish I knew what the issue was. If it's just like seated poorly or what. Not entirely sure. All right, so what we'll do then, for those of you on YouTube, I'll have to make a separate stream, and I'll post the link for you all. And then I'll have to restart my PC to fix the capture card, which is annoying. Is what it is. And then for those of you on Twitch, you'll just have to like refresh when I get everything back up. Sorry. Oh, will it not let me do? Okay, hang on. Do I have any tech geniuses that would be able to figure out what that is? I think it's just like it being seated weird or something. I'm trying to figure out what I can do about the thingamajig. Do I have any other PCIe slots I could test? Yeah, but not now, right now. I was thinking of like, if there's a way that I could fix this without having to take everything down, but I don't think so. Oh, you found a Reddit post? Shut down the PC. Yep. That's what, okay. If it persists and it's secure, then it's probably just a hardware issue. Yeah. Because it's literally just like if I restart everything. The problem is I'm trying to figure out how to help the YouTube side because I have to take down this stream. All right, so this is what I'll do. I'm gonna, for those of you hanging out on YouTube, thank you, by the way, thank you very much. I'm going to take down that stream. And then I'm gonna post a new one, and then you'll have to follow the link if you wanna still hang out. You'll have to follow the link to the new stream thing. Just because that's how, or you can come over to Twitch, whichever one. So this will go down, YouTube will go down, and then I'll post the link in the chat for the new event. And hopefully chat doesn't go away in that amount of time. So you can get that link. All right, YouTubers. Hopefully be back in 1 sec.